Miners at Manton colliery have set up a new production record for the South Yorkshire coalfield by cutting almost 34,000 tonnes of coal in a week. News of the record comes just over a year since the pits became the first in the Yorkshire area to return to production during the miners' strike, and just 2 weeks since men at Kellingley in North Yorkshire smashed the European record for production from a single coalface. Nick Wood now reports.
During the pit strike, Manton often found itself in the headlines. The South Yorkshire area colliery, which stands geographically in North Nottinghamshire, became known as the pit where the two miners who sued the NUM worked. Then, as the strike began to crumble, Manton began producing coal again. It was the first colliery to resume production in the Yorkshire area after the start of the long drawn-out dispute. Today, so much of the stuff is being produced at Manton, it's having to be stored at the colliery because the treatment facilities there just can't cope with last week's massive 33,837 tonnes of production. The colliery is the fifth this month to smash a record. It isn't quite as big as the recent European record breaker at Kellingley in North Yorkshire, but to the men involved, it's an important milestone in the recovery since the acrimony of the dispute.
This is really a good morale booster for the lads, you know.
It is. We've proved that we can do it. We've proved that we can do it. We don't want to bring political tones into it, but Albert Wheel in Notts area, we've told him that the South Yorkshire lads can produce coal at a cheaper rate and at a faster rate than what they can.
Time come from one shift. All right, we've had long hours, but it's been a combined effort from 3 shifts. Hard graft. We set out to do it. We've done it. Morale, it was going and coming, but once they got near that 60 mark, that were it.
The enthusiasm and the get up and go last week was you've got to be amongst them to believe it.
There have been problems in the past. What's morale like now?
Very high, and this has even made it better.
What about the future of this colliery? It's certainly looking very good at the moment.
It's very good. Everything is promising, and we're just going to have a very successful time at Manton for years to come.
And that optimism isn't just wishful thinking, it's based on fact. For as the record-breaking face workers went down the pit today, they did so in the knowledge that a brand new seam, the Flockton, is to be opened at Manton, leading to predictions that the colliery may be the one to break its own record in the future.
Bruise up left her in hospital, where doctors were able to sober her up.